How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Castle Country Real Estate Podcast, episode number 1. And I'm Josh Madsen. I'm a realtor here in Price, Utah, and I service Price, Helper, Spring Glen, all of the towns in Carbon County, as well as Emery County. So this is a show where I give you a snapshot of what's going on in the real estate market here in Carbon and Emery County this week. And I want to start off basically by telling you how many number of homes are on the market between the two counties. Right now, we've got 86 single-family homes. And this is amazing because the last couple of years, we've really not had a lot of inventory. And anybody that's been looking for a house, it was fairly competitive and difficult to get into something quickly because everything was going under contract in under 10 days. So now we're starting to see more and more homes start to come onto the market. And this is a good thing for buyers that are still looking for a home. The number of homes sold in the last 7 days is 5. And this is basically just showing us that this is sort of a consistent theme. Every week we're seeing more come onto the market, and then we're starting to see more closings happen because of that. So general market information. Data from Realtor.com shows the number of homes being listed for sale or new listings is rising. In fact, there are more homes coming to the market today than there were at the same time last year. And that's great news if you're craving additional options for the home search. So just like I was saying, here in Carbon and Emery County, we're seeing more and more homes come onto the market. And this is great for home buyers that are looking. It's also a great time for sellers too, because of the backlog of qualified buyers over the past 2 years. It's a great time to sell your home. Equity is still has grown more in the last 2 years for people than it really has historically ever. And so it's a great time if you're looking to move or maybe to sell your home, to get into something new and better. This is a great time to do it because there's plenty of qualified buyers still out there in the marketplace. So each week on the podcast, I'm going to give a little real estate hot tip. Things that you can do for your home, things that you can do to better your property, maybe for buyers, things that you can do to prepare to purchase a home, starting points, and the like. Today, I wanted to basically go over a common myth in the real estate market, and that's that you need to have a 20% down payment. So a common and costly misconception is if you've asked anyone for advice on how much to save, chances are at least one of them suggested you save 20%. This is a fairly common thing that we've heard for many, many years. It's oftentimes difficult just to get that initial group of money together to go look at a house, and that can be pretty daunting to try to get 20% down. But there's really good news. While well-intended, the advice is likely based on a common misconception. So according to the National Association of Realtors, one of the biggest misconceptions among housing consumers is what the typical down payment is and what amount is needed to enter home ownership. The truth is you may not need to save as much as you think. And unless specified by the loan type or the lender, it's typically not required that you need 20% down. Now, there's benefits to doing 20% down. Some of those are your interest rate might be lower. You'll end up paying less over the life of your loan. Your offer is going to stand out, which I know as a realtor myself, when I'm trying to go in and write an offer, that's definitely an attractive feature of an offer when we're trying to compete against other offers in the marketplace, which has been pretty common the last couple of years. And also at 20% down, you don't need PMI or private mortgage insurance. So there's a lot of different loan programs that you can get into that are going to make it so that you've got the ability to get in a home without needing that 20%. And usually as a realtor, what I suggest to people is a buyer, the very, very first thing is talk to a good lender. If you don't have a lender yourself, that's something I can put you in touch with a good lender or a couple different lenders to choose from. And that's really the starting point, is know what you're qualified for, how much your down payment is, and talk about all these details before starting to look in the home buying process. So those are your little hot tips for this week, and some good information about how to think about a down payment. And maybe that's something that's holding you back and making it so you don't want to get into the market. To cap things off, I just wanted to bring up a couple things. Community is really important to me as a realtor. I want to get to know people in the area and go to community events. And I wanted to bring up a couple things that are coming up in the area that you can put on your calendar to go to. So Saturday, July 23rd, Helper Saturday Vibes is coming back. This has been every other weekend. It's been great. We've gone down to Helper to hang out, see friends. There's all sorts of great booths along Main Street in Helper. And it's just whether you're from this area or you've got friends maybe that are interested in coming down, they've got live music. Like I said, vendors, food vendors, and the like, and it's really great. And then coming up on August 4th, we're going to have Price City International Days, which is one of my favorites as a newer resident in the last couple of years coming down to this area. International Days is something I've always heard about, and it's an exciting time and definitely something unique to the area. So make sure to put those two things onto your calendar and get out, meet some new people this summer, and be part of the community. So thanks for checking out episode 1 of the Castle Country Real Estate Podcast. This will be coming out every week on Friday. And basically it's just a quick snapshot of what's going on in the marketplace and some additional information to help you as a buyer or a seller. So thanks for checking it out. You can find me on social media at madsen.team on Instagram. You can also find me on Facebook, or you can directly reach out to me at my cell phone number, 801-388-4047. And until next Friday, I'm Josh Madsen at Real Estate Titans, and I'll see you later.